I'm Ricky Johnson. I'm the co-founder of PledgeCents.
And I'm Elle Schneider, Creative Director of Digital Bolex, and I'm reporting today for TechZulu. All right, so let's get down to the nitty-gritty.
Let's get
Tell me
after it.
about PledgeCents.
So about a year ago, my co-founder Andy and I created an educational crowdfunding platform that focuses on K through 12. We allow teachers, PTOs, PTAs, and nonprofits fundraise for any school need, whether it's school supplies, field trips, iPads, technology for the classroom, anything.
Cool. So what did you feel was lacking in other existing crowdfunding platforms that you felt that you needed to create your own?
Right. I think everyone knows that there's a big funding problem within education. I think the statistic is last year alone, teachers spent $1.6 billion out of pocket for supplies. And the crowdfunding trend has really gained a lot of traction and provided funding for a lot of areas. We just felt that we need to empower teachers, give them an ability to have a platform that reaches outside their local community, gives them a way to save time, save effort, and really get what they need in the classroom without taking time away from what they're meant to be doing is teaching.
So in your platform, why don't you walk us
Yeah.
through how someone starts a project and how they outreach to get people to fund the project?
Absolutely. So say you're a teacher and you want to raise $600 for a couple iPads for your classroom. You go on our site, you sign up, and you sign up your school first. We want to make sure one of the important parts is to make sure that we vet the school is a real school, teachers associated with that school. So we go through that process. Once the school's vetted, the teachers signed up, they can go ahead and create their cause, what we call a cause. Set their goal for $600, timeline anywhere from 5 to 90 days, and we have a flexible funding model. So basically, the teacher will get their funds regardless of whether or not they hit their goal. We don't want to penalize them, right? Because their teachers are doing this out of they're passionate about providing the right resources for their children, for the students. So over the term, they'll market their cause. We'll go ahead and highlight their causes as well, and whatever they're able to reach, they can use those funds for the iPads, or whatever else they need.
Cool. And what has been a success story that you've been really proud of so far?
Most recently, we had a school out of Houston called KIP Houston High School. They needed something so basic that you think is just common in schools is calculators. So they needed calculators for all of the math and science students. And we were able not only to get them to reach their goal, and they got TI calculators for all their kids, but we also went out and found them a better price. So we were able to talk to TI and get them to give them a discount, and something that allowed them to get more calculators than normally would. And we're excited. So after it's done, we get to see the updates. The teachers come on and show how the calculators are helping the students out and all that. So it's just been great.
And in the functionality of your platform, what's a little bit different than some of the other sites as well?
So again, we're very specific to education. So the vetting process is something that we want to ensure, give assurance to the donor. But also, we want to provide as many services to the teacher as possible to really take the time off of their schedule. So there's a couple things that we do in the background that really helps them out. And we encourage teachers to come on so that we can show them exactly how we can help.
And the reaction from teachers has been pretty strong, I
They
imagine,
love it
so far.
Yeah, they love it. They love it. They see the success, and we've had a lot of repeat teachers. They go out and tell their teachers within their schools. So a lot of the schools that have signed up, we see as soon as the one cause is over, we see multiple teachers come back. It's great.
In a way, you could kind of view this as a digital bake sale or something like that.
We
right?
like to actually. TechCrunch coined us Bake Sale 2.0, so we can't take credit for that, but we do tend to run with that, and yeah, exactly. We're trying to. Bake sales take a lot of preparation. They have to buy the actual supplies. And a lot of times the students have to go out and knock door to door. You know, there's safety concerns there. And so we're trying to provide a more efficient model without all those concerns and cumbersome methods.
Yeah. Is there a way that you feel that, like a bake sale, it is often the students and their parents who are sort of setting up the fundraising?
Right.
Has there been any thought to how students or parents could get involved in crowdfunding for the schools as well?
No, absolutely. We encourage the teachers to involve their students. Sometimes they'll go as far as providing extra credit, just like they would a bake sale, and kind of make a competition out of it. So we definitely we want the students to be involved in the process. We think it's a great learning tool. Just going out and understanding crowdfunding and how to integrate social media and marketing and all those lessons. And again, the students, the parents, we want everyone involved. It's really not changing the dynamic so much in terms of how they're fundraising and involving people. We're just taking it online.
Cool. And obviously, I think that moving into this more and more digital age, one thing that crowdfunding has been great for across the board is teaching people how to understand how businesses are made and how one gets funding for different causes. And that's been a great way to sort of integrate tech into kind of everyday life. How do you view your platform as being able to bring things to schools that are outside of the box of what schools might normally think that they need?
Well, again, we're allowing them a platform to raise funds for resources that they normally wouldn't have. Whether it's technology, there's some great stuff going on in ed tech right now, education technology, that the teachers need, and a lot of times we're speaking to those companies, and they're running into the funding issue where the schools can't afford it. And so we're allowing them a platform to bring those tools to the classroom, let all the students experience that, experience technology in the classroom when maybe they can't outside of it. So it's really trying to harvest that interaction and inspire the kids through the resources that they can provide just by putting a cause up and allowing people to help, because there's so many people out there that want to help, they just don't know how.
And I think education is something that's very important to everybody, so that you're able to connect the people that feel passionately about education with the educators themselves to bring new technology into schools, to bring the basic needs that a lot of schools aren't receiving. That's really fantastic.
We're trying to be a matchmaker between either individuals or businesses who really want to affect education, impact education, and help out, and the teachers that need it, and the passionate teachers that want to prepare the kids for the future.
That's great.
Yeah.
How much time do we have left? How many schools have gotten on board so far?
So we have about 51 schools. We've been around really since last August. That's really when we've been kind of full force on PledgeCents. So in that time, we've been able to sign up 51 schools, have almost 40 causes, and raise over $32,000. So
wow.
We're hoping that within the year those numbers are exponentially higher, but we're building that traction within education, and we encourage teachers everywhere to just give us a shot, give us a try. There's nothing to lose at the end of the day.
Yeah, and I think that I think that educators are so used to funding being difficult to obtain that once they learn about your platform, I think it would obviously be a no-brainer for them to get involved.
We hope so. and I have to agree with you.
Cool.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Have fun the rest of South by.
I will.
All right.
And you too.
All right, stay warm.
And how can we spread the word about PledgeCents?
Well, the website's www.pledgecents.com. One of the ways that we actually spread the word is through our bracelets. Our motto is because every cent counts. I'm going to leave this one with you, so
Awesome.
that'll help you spread the word. But anyone can come on, buy a bracelet. It's really just to to spread the movement. But encourage all teachers to come out, come online, come on our site, sign up, and give it a shot. And there's people who want to help. There's plenty of causes that need funding. So I encourage you to do this, to go on there and give it a shot too.
Will do.
Thank you
Thanks.
very much.